Hyperion. Give it up for the Lyric Hyperion. Also, great venue. Thank you so much. Love the Lyric. It kind of reminds me of performing at the back room of the Buca de Beppo. It's kind of, it just feels like a plate of red sauce and a sloshing Merlot. I love it. I love the vibe. I did not smoke pot today to get ready for this show. I'm sober, clean, unless you count sativa, which I do not. It's like an iced coffee at this point. I smoke a lot of pot. I used to call myself like a daily pot smoker, but now I would call that a bit of an understatement. I smoke quite a lot of weed. I like it a lot, and I'll probably try it again right after this. Check me to the left of the patio. What was it again? I'll figure it out, don't worry. I always do. But no, it's cool. It's crazy to be a pot smoker. I just turned 40. I've been smoking pot for so long. Thank you so much. Yeah, my beauty secret is smoking pot every day and being fat and Asian and not having kids. Okay, let's try it for yourself. Try it for yourself. I dare you. Be a deeply unserious person. I've been smoking for a long time. I smoked before it was legal. Did anybody else smoke pot before it was legal? Okay. Keep your hands up. You're all under arrest. Officers? No, come on, me. To cops in here. No, I did smoke pot before it was legal. And have you guys, isn't it a wonderful thing that we manifested that now you can buy an eighth of weed like you buy a necklace from the store, you know, in a beautiful glass case, sold to you by a beautiful woman with an iPad, you know, and she's selling you weed. And that's what we created. Have you even thought about how you used to buy weed? Have you thought about Nathan lately? Nathan in the basement? Who's with Nathan now? Who's petting his dog and watching his favorite YouTube videos? So, I've started a foundation, and for $5 a month, we can send all the Nathans to community college. For the cost of a latte, Nathan can go into catering. Okay. One thing that's weird about smoking weed now is like the lifestyle. Like, you know how everything is sticky in your life when you smoke weed, like on your tray in your sticky area. It's because of my living. It's awful close to like my skincare, and I knocked a whole bottle of hyaluronic acid into my weed, so it was like pesto, you know, like a slurry. And then I had a choice, right, which was to smoke it or rub it into my skin and hope the anti-aging formula could work on my lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? No, things are good. As a pot smoker, I drink a ton of sparkling water. Does everybody else fuck with sparkling water? Hell yeah. I love Liquid Death. Do you guys know that? Sparkling water. It's like the bubble water that's also like AC/DC metal on the outside, you know? It's like bubbles and swords, you know? And a lot of people are like, Liquid Death, get real, why so aggressive? You're simply selling water. And I agree, you should sell something else, like tampons. What if that was what tampons were advertised as, you know? Skulls and swords and a river of blood. Buy our tampons. You know, I want period products to have an air of mystique. I want little boys, to be afraid and intrigued, you know? And I want that interest and energy to grow over time, you know? And then when they're adults and they make, you know, altars for us once a month. That's the reality I'm trying to build. Because I think we can all agree that vaginas and you know, are beautiful, you know, life-giving, pleasure-giving places that once a month are a ritualistic crime scene. CIS. CIS. CSI. I don't want light and regular and super. I want brutal. Hellscape, hell on earth. So I am a woman, and I'm straight, which is fine. Just the way things shook out, you know, but it's nothing I'm proud of. I have a man in my life, it's very nice. But, you know, I wasn't a compulsory heterosexual, okay? I decided that I was gonna look inward and do the research. And, if you're like me, you can also do this and just clear a Sunday and, look into yourself. And if you do, I recommend that you use a private web browser. That is my advice to you. Otherwise, you're just gonna know where every lesbian Latina is near you for the rest of time. And I don't need the algorithm confronting me with that choice every lonely afternoon, But, I am, pretty much straight. I think I'm like a Kinsey, too. That's just when you have a step over the line. That's just like when you acknowledge the reality of Selma Hayek. What am I supposed to do? She's got my back against the wall. If only. But I'm pretty straight. I've always been an ally, of course. Certainly an ally from way back. Absolutely. I took a gay man to prom in high school. Now, I didn't know I was being an ally at the time. I thought I was being kind of cute, but actually, ally. And that's good also. I was surrounded by gay men. My mom was a hairstylist, so I was always like at the party, And just as a child, one time I was at a pool party, and I was like 7, and an older gay man came up to me and he was like, "Brianna, you're a little bitch." That was a defining moment. Because how did he know? I was just 7 and standing there. But he thought, this bitch is up to something. And I was thinking bitchy little thoughts. And he named it. I absolutely, pretty straight. I have a queer community, of course, I went to the gay bar the other night with my beautiful friends, and I saw this woman walk in, and I thought, oh my God, maybe I'm on the wrong team here. And my friends were like, which girl? And I was like, that chubby, vaguely ethnic brunette. I like her. They're like, okay, that girl looks like you. So you are not gay, you're a narcissist. That's what's happening there. All right, you guys, I'm Bri Pruett. Thank you so much for having me.